the Montreal Canadiens, ranking the top 25 prospects. Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be ranking my top 25 Habs prospects. And I repeat that, my top 25 Habs prospects. Now I'm sure I didn't get that right. Dude, you didn't get that right. Take off, eh? You didn't get that right, hoser. You didn't get that right. You didn't get that right! But it's my list, not yours. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Whatever you disagree with. I'm sure there's going to be lots. And that's all right here at Talking Habs with Rick. That's me. If you love the Habs like I do, subscribe and ring the notifications bell to get all of my videos, live streams, contests, and podcast info. It's all dedicated to the Habs and all things hockey. Yep. Dedicated guy that Rick is. Yep. Thanks, bro. So this is my ranking of Montreal's top 25 prospects. So I may have left someone out or really screwed up the order you feel it should be in. And that's cool. Let me know in the comment section below. And please be gentle. How you see it. Okay, so I've seen so many lists on Twitter and other YouTube videos. And I've done a few, of course. And this one seems to be going around lately. The last few days on Twitter, this kind of list seems to be going around. Get your words out, Rick. So I'm throwing my hat into the ring. See, I'm bald. Yeah. So I'm gonna go through. The list from 25 to 1, and let's just get started. Number 25, center for the Guelph Storm, Cam Hillis. I saw him in the Memorial Cup. He looked pretty decent. Pretty much I'm ranking these guys on the order of sort of how I see them coming up and into it if they make it. So Cam Hillis, number 25, he's still going to be, I believe, in the OHL next season. Next up, number 24, Cole Fonstad. Also a center, and I want to say the Prince Albert Raiders? I don't know if I'm right. He's on the smaller side. I think both of these guys are on the smaller side. Still in the OHL, I believe him too, Fonstad. I'm not positive, but he hasn't signed a contract yet. Yeah, I think he ranks number 24. Number 23, Jack Gorniak. Jack Gorniak, I'm not sure where he plays. He's a left wing. I saw him at the development camp. And I like what I saw. He's got a little bit of ways to go, though. He's a small guy again. With small guys, they got to have that overabundance of talent to make it right away, or they got, he needs some seasoning. But Jack Gorniak at number 23. But I like the kid. I like what I saw. He's got talent. Number 23, Rhett Pitlick. Also saw him at the development camp. I like what I saw. Speedy guy. Got a lot of moves, but he also needs probably about 3 years or so before we'd see him, so he's number 23. But I like what I saw, small guy as well. Number 21, another player I don't know a lot about, Alan McShane. He's a center, Alan McShane. I believe he's still in the juniors. Puts up good numbers, point-to-game type player. I don't think he's not a big guy, but puts up some decent numbers. Don't know a lot about him, but I think that's where he ranks. Alan McShane, number 21. Number 20, Frederick Dijkhow. I think that's how it's pronounced. He's a goalie they picked up this past draft from the Netherlands. There's not a lot out there about him, but I saw some footage finally of him. Kid looked really good. He's a big guy, but he can move. He really goes side to side well. He spreads out really well. Got fast, quick reaction. I like what I saw in the little video I saw on him. Number 19, Jaden Struble. I'll probably take some flack over. No, he's number 19. But remember, he's just out of high school, I believe, this kid. Anyways, he's really young. He's just going into the NCAA. I expect him, he needs some seasoning. I expect him to be there probably 3 years or more, maybe. Anyway, 2 to 4 years. That's Jaden Struble. He's a defenseman. I think he's at number 19. Doesn't mean I don't think he's going to make it, just that I think that's where he is right now. Number 18 is Jani Ikonen. Jani Ikonen, number 18. It's not, again, not because I don't think he'll make it. Actually, I think he'll be an NHL player, if not in Montreal, somewhere else. But I think he still needs a couple of more years. He's a smaller guy, needs to get a little bit more seasoning. I'm not sure where he's playing. He's playing back in his country. But Jani Ikonen at number 18. Next up at number 17, a player I really like from the Memorial Cup, Raphael Harvey-Pinard. He's a left winger. I think this kid, even though drafted in the 7th round, I think it was the 7th round, he's going to be an NHLer. He can score. He's a smart player. I could see him as a third-line winger that can score. Something about him I like, and I think he's definitely going to be an NHLer. Spit out your words, Rick. Number 16 is Jordan Harris, defenseman from the U.S. Jordan Harris. I don't know a lot about him. I'm going to be honest here. But I saw him in development camp. I saw him playing in the WJSS, I believe. I like what I saw. He looks like he's a big bruising kind of defenseman. I like Jordan Harris. A lot of people are high on him too. Next up at number 15. Getting old. Joel Teasdale. Joel Teasdale. He plays for the Rouyn-Noranda. Forget their name. Anyway, the Rouyn-Noranda team that won the QMJHL championship. Needs to improve his skating. If he improves his skating, definite NHLer. If not, still might make it, but definitely needs to improve his skating. Great nose for the net. Gets to the net. Gets shots away. Sets up other players. I like him. Good goal scorer. Number 14, center Jacob Olofsson. Jakob Olofsson. I imagine that's Swedish. I don't know a lot about Olofsson, I'll be honest with you, but I know he's pretty good. I should have looked at some more highlights of these guys. This video took a long time to get together. But I think he ranks here. I think he has a possibility of making the team soon in the next couple of years. So at 14, I think that's about the right spot for him. And lucky number 13, Jesse Ilonen. Jesse Ilonen. Now again, back to the development camp. I think he wore number 56. I could never remember who had 56, but one thing, he was fast. That kid could skate. He's got a lot of tools. Still needs a couple of seasons, but I can see him making this team or being involved in a trade and making an NHL team in the next year or two. Not this season, the next one after, the one after that. Yeah, Jesse Ilonen, good player. Yeah, dedicated guy. But he got it all wrong! Did you hear someone yelling? Number 12, Cale Fleury. He's a defenseman playing with the Rockets. I think... I don't know if I have him too high or a little too low, but I don't know. I would have thought he'd get more of a chance already, but I think in the next year or two he's going to get his chance. Whether to make it or not, I don't know. Or he'll be playing somewhere else. I'm not sure. But number 12 is Cale Fleury. Number 11, center Jake Evans. He's playing with the Rocket, I believe, as well. I think he'll get a look this training camp. I don't think he's ready yet. He looked pretty fast, and I think he needs to learn. He needs to finish a little bit better before he makes the jump. That's what I noticed at development camp. But I think in the next couple of years he gets a shot, and again, if not, he could be used to get in a trade and make it with another team. That definite possibility. Number 10, Matthias Norlinder. Swedish defenseman, just picked up this year in the draft. You might say that's ranked a little high for considering he just got picked up this year in the draft, but I think Norlinder is one of those hidden gems that he is going to make the rise pretty quickly in the next couple of years. From everything I've read and seen in him, he looks really good. I think he's going to make it before a lot of the guys that were drafted with him. So that's number 10, Matthias Norlinder. He played in the Swedish league, went from the junior to the senior part last year, playing with men, young kid. He did pretty good. Next up is number 9, Caden Primo. He's a goalie. Oh, I forgot to put the G there. He's a goalie starting his first pro season. He will be with the Laval Rockets. And if all goes well, he'll be there for a couple of seasons because you really don't want to see him having to play up with the big league for a couple of seasons if he's going to be Carey Price's hopeful successor. Caden Primo, lot of promise with this kid, even though he's a 7th-round draft pick. Good parentage. What did they call that? His father was Keith Primo. Yeah, I like the kid. I think he's got a good shot next 3 years. Number 8 is Otto Leskinen, defenseman. Just signed recently by Montreal. They found him at their European Combine the year before. He needs to improve his defensive side of the game, but from what I know, the development camp, he was getting better. One thing he's apparently a power play monster. So he's really good on the power play. Montreal's probably got him for that reason, and I think he has a chance in the next season to 2 seasons. Number 7, Josh Brook. Number 7, Josh Brook, a defenseman, big guy from the Western Hockey League. Puts up points. I believe he had, am I wrong to say 75 points in 59 games out there? Something like that. Sorry. A lot of players, hard to keep everything in your head. But he definitely has got a shot. Maybe even this year, I don't know. But he's going to probably start out in Laval. And at some point this year, if they need defensive help, he's got a shot. And definitely next year, depending on how he does, obviously, with Laval, I think he, in the next year to 2, he should see some time up here, or be involved in a trade and be in another organization on a big team. Number 6, Cole Caulfield. Of course, Cole Caulfield, got to be high up there. I believe he'll spend 1 to 2 seasons with Wisconsin before he makes the jump to the big league, but he has a almost otherworldly shot. He's got an elite level shot. You don't see too many players, of any that I've seen, that have that accuracy. He's definitely going to make the NHL in Montreal, and hopefully a long and fruitful career and lots of goals from Cole Caulfield. Alex Romanov slots in at number 5, defenseman, Russian guy. Still at the KHL because he had a KHL contract. I believe we'll see him, I think it's next year in the camp, if not the year after, but definite. This kid is fast. His acceleration is amazing. I don't know if everyone saw that clip that was going around. Amazing acceleration. He not a big guy, but uses his body well to his advantage. Knows how to just do everything. He seems to be good at everything. Great pickup, also from the European Combine from last season. Alex Romanov in at number 5. Number 4, Noah Juleson. Number 4, Noah Juleson, defenseman. You might be surprised I have him here. He played last year before getting hurt, but he's still a rookie, still a prospect. After the injury, we don't know how well he's recovered. I expect to see probably start up in Laval before being called up, but I definitely expect to see him in Montreal if all's well with the eye. So he's going to be there probably this year. So Noah Juleson, number 4. Number 3 is Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki, center right wing, number 3. I have him there because I don't think he's going to start in Montreal unless there's some kind of injuries in camp. But I don't think he's going to start in Montreal, but in Laval. But I do think he will make Montreal this season at some point, or definitely get some games in Montreal at some point. So Nick Suzuki, number 3. I've said so much about him. What can I say more? He's a magician with the puck, very smart player, can shoot, can pass, especially pass. He can do everything. He's going to be a great player here in Montreal. Nick Suzuki, number 3. Number 2 is Ryan Poehling, center, Ryan Poehling. Yep, still a prospect, even though he had that one great game, 3 goals and a goal in the shootout against Toronto, the last game of the season. Ryan Poehling, fully expect him to make the team. I kind of see him having between 40 and 50 points. I'm not sure if he'd be third-line center, which I kind of think he'll be third-line center. And, Ryan Poehling, number 2 prospect. Definitely number 2 prospect. He's ready for the NHL. And the number 1 prospect in the Habs organization is, maybe surprise some people I have him there, Jesperi Kotkaniemi. It was kind of pointed out to me, even though he had 1 full season, he's still a prospect because a lot of guys have a season and then they're a bust. I don't think that's going to happen with him, but it's true. He's still a prospect, one more year. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, definitely their best prospect. Think he's going to move up to the second line center at some point this season, if not to start. He's going to have an awesome season, somewhere in the 50-point range. And yeah, Jesperi Kotkaniemi, a great player. He's going to be fantastic for us for years to come. Solidifies our center position, him, Paling, possibly Suzuki in the center for years to come. Believe me, in the next 3-4 years, we were contending for a cup. So this is my prospect lineup, my top 25. Yeah, this is it. Oh, you got it wrong. You got it wrong. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, give a thumbs up. Of course, had to screw up at the end. So subscribe and ring the bell. Notifications bell, and that'll get you all my videos, live streams, contests, and podcast info. That's what it says here. To get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. And check out the Habs. It's a great podcast with Lewis and Gibby. Don't tell them. It's more that it's great because I'm on there now. And most importantly, me. Yeah. And don't forget, every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my Saturday Night Hockey Talk live stream. So I hope to see you guys there. And go Habs, go! Bye, y'all.